Today is day 3 of the Deshaun Watson NFL disciplinary hearing, and it's still unclear how long this hearing will last.
Sources close to the proceedings say the league is insisting on an indefinite suspension, and Watson's side is arguing there's no basis for a punishment that significant. Former U.S. District Judge Sue Robinson, who was jointly appointed by the league and the NFL Players Association, will make the final decision whether Watson violated the NFL's personal conduct policy and whether to impose discipline.
The voice of the Browns, Jim Donovan, has more on what we can expect to happen next.
Let's deal with the biggest issue in the case, and it is not a suspension of 8 games or a whole season. Really, this is the big issue. There is no way a final decision can be rendered without the outstanding civil lawsuits against Watson being settled. Really, I see no way this can end without all of those cases coming to an end. There needs to be finality in that chapter. There's no other way. I would think negotiations to reach that conclusion have to be going on daily. Now, play along with me on this next point. With reports of Watson likely being suspended for a year or indefinitely popping up everywhere over the last 2 weeks, wouldn't you think the Browns would be in a panic? Wouldn't you think they would be out into the marketplace looking for another quarterback? Now, I know they have Jacoby Brissett, but come on. If you believed Watson was never going to play it down for you this year, you'd have to be looking to make the quarterback position better, stronger, and you might even have to extend a hand to Baker Mayfield. And yet, through all of the OTA practices and the mandatory minicamp, there was Deshaun Watson taking over 80% of the first-team snaps, maybe even more. If you believed he wasn't going to play at all, getting him ready for the start of this season might be pointless, don't you think? Everything in this world is negotiated, even cases like this. And I think negotiations are going on in Delaware, and that's how this will come to an end. So think along with me, because it looks like we've got the time before this thing wraps up.